Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time. How's it going? So we've got another pick a card for you, and today it is what your February of 2019 is going to look like. So we're going to go week by week, and we're also going to have a few other oracle cards and all that good stuff thrown in. So we have 5 groups today. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, or Group 5. So you can go ahead, pause the video if you need to. Listen to your intuition. And we're going to go ahead and get started with group number 1. Okay, group number 1. So this is going to be your overall theme for February of 2019, and you got the Tower. So your February is going to be a little bit different, or a lot of bit different. It's going to be, some things are going to be shaken up, unexpected things. This could seem bad at first, but really it's going to happen for a reason. And that breakdown is going to happen so that you can build yourself back up stronger. So just know when this comes that this is a lesson, and this is just clearing out all that stuff that's not working for you anymore. So you have group 1, or I'm sorry, week 1, you got the Fool. So the first week of February, you're going to be feeling pretty good, adventurous. You're going to go out and start some new things, maybe start some new hobbies, maybe start a new project at work, start hanging out with new friends. You might even be thinking about starting a new direction in your life spiritually, or starting off with a new person. It is February, the month of love. So you have options. You might even be starting a new business or a little entrepreneurship, or beginning the business plans. But you're just following your dreams. The first week you're feeling good, feeling happy, feeling high on life. And let's go to week number 2. You got the Knight of Wands. So I think that same energy from the first week of February is going to be carried on to the second week. And you're going to be feeling pretty creative, pretty strong in your views, opinions, perceptions of life. I think you're going to be feeling pretty good the second week as well. You might actually start moving on these projects, and this first week might really be what is inspiring you the second week of February. So your third week, you got the Hanged Man. So this might be where that shakeup comes in, between the second and the third week. Something is going to have you looking at life in a totally different way. And I think this is going to be your theme of your Tower. You're really going to have to concentrate on how things are in your life, how they're working, how things are not working, what you would like to see in your life and manifest, what you no longer want in your life. You're just going to be having a very, very different view of life than you did, let's say, maybe even the first week of February, or even last year, or earlier this year, even though it's still January. But you're going to be having some things to think about in the third week of February. And the fourth week, the Knight of Cups. So it looks like by the fourth week, you're kind of a little bit more emotionally stable. You feel good enough in your decisions that you've decided on making, paths you decided to head towards. You're feeling pretty good about them by the end of February. And You might be in a really good place by the end of the month. This tower moment doesn't have to be scary. It could even be something smaller, but it really just affects you in a really big way. So here we have, this is the theme, energy theme, sort of what you should be focusing on in February. And you got Sacred Fool. So this is interesting because you also got the Fool card. So what you should be focusing on in February are these ideas and these projects, friendships that you're really wanting to pursue. The universe wants you to, yes, do that. Listen to your intuition because it feels right, because it is right. So let's move on to your energy of your love life in February of 2019. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So you might be going through a little bit of a rough patch if you're in a relationship, or if you're single. You might be thinking about dating or thinking about someone, but you're just not sure, and you're kind of maybe feeling a little bit lonely. So your love life in the month of February is going to really be helped by your loved ones, such as your friends. So don't be afraid to ask for and accept help from other loved ones. And here we have some wisdom for the month of February. You got 2 cards. The Raven, Magic, Coincidence, Synchronicities, and Events, number 10. So all of this Fool energy with this Raven card has me thinking that you're probably already seeing a lot of synchronicities in your life, numbers, people, situations that keep repeating and repeating, and it's like the universe is like, hello, listen to me, listen to yourself. Like it's trying to get your attention, and you may not be listening to that. So your wisdom is to pay attention to that type of stuff, because it's trying to lead you towards your path. And you also got the Deer, Gentleness, Diplomacy, number 22. So perhaps in February is a time to be a little bit more gentle with yourself. You might be very hard on yourself because of this Tower moment and this Hangman. You might not be feeling your greatest at this point, but treat yourself kindly. You're just going through some stuff, everybody does, and you're going to get out of it. And here we have another little extra wisdom. Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. So this kind of goes along with the Deer. Don't forget to rest and take care of yourself. Maybe this is in the form of meditation, a nice long bath, a massage, a nap. Just take time to find that peace in your life, no matter how chaotic it is. Take a few deep breaths in and out, and know that everything is okay and everything is happening for a reason, and you're going to be fine and make it through. So that was your February of 2019, group number 1. I hope that resonated with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at my website, and the link will be in the description down below. Thank you for joining me, and much love. Okay, so on we are to group number 2. So this is your overall energy theme of February of 2019, and you received the 2 of Swords. So you're going to have some decision making to do in February. This might be a lover, this might be a job, this might be a path, a life path. you're just going to be thinking about a decision a lot in February. Yes, no is what you're, yes, I'm going to do this, and then you're like, wait a second, no. Wait, yeah, maybe I should, no, I shouldn't. So it's going to be that kind of energy for you. And your first week, we have the Lovers. So perhaps this does have to do with a relationship. Maybe a relationship gone sour, maybe a relationship that you want to pursue, but you're not sure. Love is going to be on your mind the first week of February, as is normal because Valentine's Day and all that jazz. But for you, it's really going to be on the brain first week. Second week, we have Father of Swords. So the second week, you're going to be feeling a lot more confident. Maybe you're getting closer to making that decision. He's got his sword all lit up in rainbow. He's got the power. He feels secure. He's not afraid. He's in the dark, but he can see in the dark with those owl eyes, and he can see all his options and what he really wants to go after. And by the second week in February, I think you're going to know what you want to do. And the fourth week, we have the Seven of Wands. Again, I think you're going to, the third week, did I say fourth? Third week. You're just really gonna, light bulb moment. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to go after. You know who you want to go after. You know that you don't want to be in this job after all. You want to pursue something else completely different. So the third week of February, a lot of things are coming to light, and ideas are just going to be streamlined into your mind, and you're going to become pretty clear about things and how you would like your life to go. And the fourth week, we have Mother of Cups. So once again, you're feeling very emotionally fulfilled, secure in your decisions. In the last week of February, you might even be feeling a little bit more psychic and open to listening to your intuition. I think by the last week of February, it's going to be a learning process to really listen to yourself and your intuition, and that it's there to serve your highest good and to nudge you in the right direction. And by the last week of February, I think you're catching on to that notion, and you're feeling pretty good about life. So here we have your what you should pay attention to most in February, which goes along with what I just said, which is 36, listening for truth. So really following your intuition and not really taking everything that is said as truth when you know it to be otherwise. You have those gut feelings, and in February is going to be a month of really trusting that and trusting yourself and listening for your truth. Okay, so in February, for your love, the theme of your love life, you received calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So February, you might be using your intuition, your gifts, your ability to manifest to start manifesting your soulmate. So we have some other words of wisdom here, and we got death, number 46. So this is always a reminder to, in order to grow and expand as a person, you have to let things go that are not working and not serving you or your higher self or the path that you want to go down and achieve. So your words of wisdom are: listen to yourself and let go of things that aren't working, not helping. This might be forms of thinking, like patterns, thought patterns, doubting yourself. It's time to let those go. And we got winter. Take care of your needs. So it's cold out there, folks. Don't forget to put on a jacket. This is a reminder to take care of yourself. And you might even be a bit empathic, and others are always coming first, because that's kind of what we do for some reason. We want to take care of everyone else, but we forget to take care of ourselves. And it's important to take care of ourselves, because you can't properly take care of other people if you're all raggedy and scrawny because you're giving all your food away before you can even get a crumb. So take care of yourself in February. Let go of those things that aren't working and listen to yourself. Once you do this, you'll be clear in your heart space and you'll be able to manifest your soulmate, if that's in fact what you want. So thank you, group number 2. If you would like a personal reading, you can book one with me at my website, and the link will be in the description down below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and much love. Alright, here we go, group number 3. So your overall energy theme for February of 2019 is the Emperor. You're going to be feeling pretty strong and secure in yourself as a person, your ideas, your life path. I think you worked on this mostly probably last year, and this year, this couple of months, you're just sort of working towards those goals even more. So for your first week, we got the King of Wands. Feeling super creative, still very secure in your power and ideas. And I think you're going to be hashing a lot of things out and really loving the way that things are coming together, because you're going to be like, wow, the work that I'm putting in is really working and helping, and it's all like coming into alignment. And that's because you put in the energy, you put in the work, so it's manifesting, it's starting to manifest itself. So the second week, we have the Devil. So the second week, some old stuff might be creeping back up to the surface that you're going to have to purge and get rid of. This might be old people, friends that aren't the greatest, trying to sneak their way back into your life. Old habits like drinking or smoking, partying. You might be tempted in the second week. Is that when Valentine's Day is? I don't know. Old lovers, perhaps, that didn't serve you. So what you're going to want to be wary of in the second week is those things that might come up, and they come up not to disturb your plan, but in order to be purged and healed. So don't ignore these things. Recognize them, acknowledge them, work through them, release them, and you can heal from it and move on, and they'll stop popping up in your life. So the fourth week, we have the Knight of Cups. So I get a sort of dreamy energy from this. I think you're going to be thinking a lot about the future and where this path is going to take you and where you'd like to go and how you can get there. See how he's kind of looking off into the future lovingly. It's not focusing, but he is, trust me. And he's got his cup in his hand. It's full. He's steady. He has good posture. He's strong. And he's content and he's liking the way that things are looking, and I think that's going to be you. You're just sort of going to be really loving the way things are coming together, and you're going to be able to see how things are connecting. And in the fourth week, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So once again, you're putting in all of this work. You continue to work on your dreams, your path, your passions. This seems to be a month of working on yourself, your goals for you, in order to harvest all of that fruit, all of that bounty and abundance that it's going to bring to you and fulfillment. You're going to be working your way through your initial plans and ideas. And we have your, excuse me, your overall theme that you should concentrate on in February. We have 22. She feels, she knows. So I think this is similar to group 1, I believe it was. You're going to really want to listen to your intuition and the way that you feel. Use your feelings and emotions as guidance. As I say all the time, they're there for a reason, and they're there to guide us, telling us you feel that pit in your stomach when you know something's wrong or it's not for you, or when you feel joy and absolute happiness from working on these projects that are fulfilling you. You know from your feelings. She feels, she knows. Your feelings are letting you know if you're on the right path or not. Okay, and let's move on to your theme of your love life for February. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, it seems like February is going to be a pretty busy month for you working on your own plans in life. So you might be putting love on the back burner. But if it's something that you really want to invest in, then you're going to have to make the effort and make the time among all of this planning and work to make your relationship work. If you are in a relationship, make sure you don't ignore that while you're working on this, and it's important to have a balance. I know I'm getting like a workaholic vibe from this. I know this feeling. It is hard to break away from work sometimes, but you got to remember that there are people in your lives, people that love you and need your attention as well. So make sure to just sort of spread it a little bit evenly. Make time for play. It's alright. Your work will be there in the morning. Okay, so now we have some extra words of wisdom for February. And you received 29, the Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. Let's see if that will focus. There we go. So, you're going to really want to focus. To me, this is telling you to focus. Keep your thoughts, words, your intellectual analysis, keep it focused on the prize, so to say, your goals. Don't get distracted, so to say. Really use this time and use your time wisely to focus on manifesting this abundance that you're creating for yourself. And we have Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. These are great cards if it will focus. So you are a warrior and you create your own reality. And don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to manifest what makes you feel happy and good, because you deserve to be happy and you deserve to follow your passions and your loves in life. Be a warrior for life and don't let it pass you by. Participate and create your own reality in your life. So I hope that reading resonated with you. I thank you for tuning in. If you would like a personal reading, please head over to my website and the link will be in the description down below. Thanks for tuning in and much love, guys. Alright, and now we're moving on to group number 4. So here, let's go right into it. So this is your overall energy theme for February of 2019. And you received the Chariot. So there's going to be a lot of movement forward in February. This might be forward on a project, moving forward on ideas, or even physically moving house, moving to another location. So your first week in February, we have the Four of Fire. So this might have to do with a move. There's a lot of movement within the first week. You might actually physically be moving, packing up your house, moving back and forth to your direction, your past house and your present home that you're moving to currently. There's just a lot of movement. You might even be moving ideas around as well, but I feel like this might have to do with moving physically. And your second, we got another tower here. The Tower. So your second week of February, you're going to have a bit of a tower moment, if that will focus. So this could be having to do with your move. Things might not be moving as smoothly as you intended or hoped. Things might just be seeming like they're piling on top of you, one thing after the other. It's like, oh, first I have to move, now my car's breaking down, now I have to pay all this extra money that I don't have. So it might be something along those lines, but just make sure to take a deep breath in, then let it out. Recenter, focus, and ground, and know that a lot of people are going to be going through some stuff coming up in February. There's going to be a lot of energy shifting around, and your tower moment is there to build you up so that you can grow from your experiences and become stronger. So the fourth week we have Queen of Earth. The third week, I'm sorry. So by the third week, you're going to be feeling a lot more grounded, a lot more calm, a lot more secure. Perhaps your financial situation is smoothed over a bit. Maybe you got paid earlier than you thought, or you manifested a little lump of money that's really helped you with this situation, or somebody's helping you out, and it just makes you feel that much more calm and relaxed. See, she's here resting with her little alpaca or llama friends. She's able to rest easily under the night sky. And your fourth week, we have Six of Earth. A little bit of a violent card there. So your fourth week, let's see, what am I getting from this? I feel like you're going to be around a lot of family or close friends. I feel like this is a celebratory gathering. Maybe you're moving because you got a new job or promotion or something, but I feel like the end of February you're going to be celebrating. Maybe you're just even going to be celebrating because all of this is over and you've moved past it and you survived. I feel like you're going to be a little bit more happy, celebrating, calm towards the end of the month. And here we have your overall theme of what you should be concentrating on in February. And you got 9. What do you feel? So in February, I want you to pay attention to your feelings and your ideas and what you like out of life and how things make you feel and other people and situations. And don't write off your own intuition and feelings because they're important. They're important in the way that you live your life and view the world and view yourself. And it's a form of self-love, asking yourself what you feel and really listening to yourself. And here we have the theme of your love life, which is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So you might be dating someone, have a relationship with someone, thinking about someone, but there's some type of chemistry that's going on with you and someone else. And we have some extra words of wisdom here. You received 14, the frog, cleaning house and releasing emotional baggage. So a lot of things here to do with the home. Moving around, maybe even moving a room. Just let all those old attachments go. All of that stuff that comes with the old house. You're moving to somewhere new with a different energy, and don't bring that old stagnant energy with you. Just let it go. Donate whatever you're not using. Just clear out and start new and fresh. And you got Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. So once again, this goes very well with what do you feel? Definitely listen to yourself in February. And Moon, take note of intuitive messages. So definitely in February, listen to yourself. Treat yourself kindly. Don't write yourself off. You're in a very important part of your life because you are you, and there is only one of you. So I hope that reading resonated with you. If you'd like a personal reading, you can do so. Book one at my website, and the description will be down below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and much love. And now we're moving on to group number 5. Finally, hello 5. It's been a struggle getting here. Filming on a Saturday night. Everybody's home. Had a few yells out the door. Trying to break my concentration, but I pulled through. Anyway, group 5. So we're going to hop into it after all that. And this is your overall theme of February of 2019. And we have the 3 of Arrows, jealousy. So as we all know, February is the month of love with Valentine's Day. Perhaps you're in a relationship, or you would like to be, or you're dating someone, and there's just somebody else who's trying to creep up in there, and it's bringing up all these insecurities and jealousies, or you're single and you're looking at all the couples and you're just spiteful and jealous and wish they would stop shoving all their love in your face. But make sure to dial this down and try and spread love instead. Instead, when those thoughts and feelings come up, try to think of positive things. Just say, take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and say that you're happy. You're happy they're with someone and they're enjoying their time together, and you know that one day soon you will also be in the same situation. There's enough love to go around for everyone. Okay, so here we have the first week of February. We have the Queen of Vessels, Salmon. So the first week, since your theme is jealousy, I think, and as you can see, the salmon here is kind of going up against the water. So salmon, they're very determined. They go up waterfalls. They're the only fish, I believe, that does this just to mate and or lay their eggs up there. And a lot of them don't make it, but you're gonna make it, and you're strong, you're headstrong, you're emotionally strong to make this trek in the first week. I think you're feeling emotionally sound and grounded in the first week, and you're feeling determined to either go after someone or change your life for the better. In the second week, we have Four of Stones, protection. So the second week, you might be feeling a little bit more tired from all this uphill fighting in the first week. You might be feeling a little tired, a little bit run down, but know that you're always protected and guided. Just make sure to listen to yourself, your intuition, those little subtle feelings that a lot of us tend to ignore. Know that you're protected, and I think this second week is a time to rest. Just sort of rest, let things be as they are. Don't do anything rash. Just take it all in and process it. In the third week, we have Ace of Vessels, the water of life. So we've got a lot of water energy here. I think you're just sort of going more with the flow in the third week of February. You're feeling a lot better than you did in the second week. I think in the third week, you're going to be coming out more, enjoying some peaceful time, peaceful hangout with those that you love and enjoy company with. You're just going to be like this little deer and swan, gracefully in the water, enjoying all the fruits that it has to offer, nourishing yourself and your soul, body, and mind. And in your fourth week, we have the Green Woman. So your fourth week is when rest time is over and you're going to start with this plan. Either you have someone in particular that you're planning on going after, not anything violent, in a loving way, or a path that you've pondered over in February that you're ready to move forward. And you're moving forward with grace and assertion and what's the word I'm looking for? Strength. You're going to be feeling a lot stronger and balanced enough to start formulating a plan. Okay, and we have this card, which is your overall theme of February, which you should be concentrating on. And that is 18, spirals of manifestation. So perhaps by the end of February, you're really going to sit down with yourself and your mind, your ideas, and really start manifesting. You're going to start perhaps journaling, saying mantras, affirmations, reforming your ways of thoughts. Perhaps this jealousy card here, your theme, is to remind you to keep out of this mindset, because this mindset is not going to help you manifest. This mindset will of just being calm and accepting and open to all things for your highest and greatest good, and to not try and manifest with negatives. Always manifest with I ams, I haves, not I don't wants, because then you're going to attract that, because the universe doesn't understand nots and don'ts. So they just hear you say, I don't want to be poor, and they're saying, oh, you want to be poor? Okay, we're going to take all your money. So instead you say, I am abundant, I have heaps of cash, and money flows to me easily. So things along those lines. Okay, and so here we have the theme for your love life in February of 2019. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So perhaps this has to do also with the jealousy card. Maybe you have some family feuds of types that you sort of need to go inwards and really see and process how it makes you feel and how you don't want that anymore. And then you can forgive and release and not pay attention to it, and just sort of learn to heal instead of cutting open old wounds over and over and over again, because that's not going to help you. It's not going to help you heal. It's not going to help your family heal, or your partner's family, or your parents. And here we have some extra words of wisdom. We have number 37, joy. So don't forget to enjoy life while you're living it. The whole point of life is not the destination, it is the journey. The journey is where we learn new things about ourselves, others, and the world, and how we grow as human beings. And don't forget to enjoy that, because that's where all the beautiful roses are, and the cute animals, and all your loving friends. That's part of life. And enjoy what brings you joy. And we have spring. See your seeds grow. So this to me is another card that has to do with manifestation. So I think you really have the power to manifest quite easily. Just remember to manifest from your heart space, and you will see that you will become abundant in all aspects of your life. Alright, group 5, I hope that reading resonated with you. If you would like a personal reading, you can book one with me on my website, on the description down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much love and goodbye.